GSL.
Welcome back to the GSL Code S. My name is Valdez, and I am joined by Moonglade today, replacing Tasteless and Artosis. We had a really quick series there between Sari and Solar. Sari cheesing 2 times, Proxy Reaper.
Yeah,
easy peasy.
that went really quick. That was one of the fastest best of 3s I think I've ever had the opportunity to cast. But I think this one will go a little bit longer. Rain versus GuMiho, as we have a look at Rain right now, playing at 60% apparently.
60% of his potential, he said, 60% of how well he actually can play. I wonder if it's just his current condition or he just doesn't feel prepared, but he still said he should be pretty easily able to get out of the group at the same time, so kind of dissing his opponents.
Well, I mean, considering he got eliminated by in Star League by GuMiho, I think he should probably try a little bit harder in this one. He's already lost one of the he pretty much got eliminated out of one of the one of the individual leagues out here. And now he's got to go up against the same opponent. And I don't know, GuMiho is a pretty tricky bugger. You know, he's got his own sort of style in all these matchups. His own mindset. He loves to go tanks and whatnot against Protoss when he can. Very popular for his multitasking in the past, when he was on FXO especially. His drops were like nothing else.
Yeah. There's a bit of chat going on right now. They're talking about how MVP just got sponsored by Chicken Maru out here. And how GuMiho, now that he's joined MVP, he's going to be eating chicken every day.
Yeah, maybe that's why he joined MVP.
It's probably why, man.
It's like, oh, fried chicken, yes please.
Korean fried chicken is actually delicious. I wish I could eat that every day, but
no, you don't, Valdez.
I would not be able to function as a normal human being, I think.
Yeah, I would gain so much weight so quickly. Like, I'd gain like 10 kilos in a week. But GuMiho defeated Impact 3-0 to get here. And he's been playing just simply a lot of online tournaments, nothing much else, which I feel like is always a very negative impact on your play when you go into GSL or Star League or Pro League, because you got so many things to research. You know, you're so exposed.
Yeah,
and which was one of the massive problems, funny enough, with Solar earlier on this year. He was so overexposed because he did play in every single online tournament that people just look at his style and like, oh, this is how you're playing it.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And then when he came out to play in broadcast and matches, maybe he just wasn't used to it anymore. And he just got pummeled, man. He is just not where he used to be. It's kind of sad, actually, to see.
And the scary thing is, for GuMiho, is that he does play a very sort of original style. You know, he's got his own way of playing the game. He thinks his own style up. And if people know how he's doing it, then it's just going to get hard counted. People are going to know what to expect out of him.
Yeah, looking at these vetoes here, Iron Fortress and Expedition Lost banned out for Rain, but then Overgrowth and Bonnie Research Station banned out for GuMiho. He leaves Deadwing in the pool against the Protoss.
We have seen some Terrans do this. I know Maru prefers this as well. So, you know, not afraid to go to the mid game or the late game against these sort of Protosses.
Well, he'll definitely be hoping for those vertical spawns for sure. Are getting pretty lucky with those yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that Rain left Merry-Go-Round in this map pool as well, because that is definitely not a favorable map for Protoss, especially in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I missed that, but that's pretty crazy. And we're going into game number 1 on Merry-Go-Round, in fact. So, Rain, if he does not have something prepared for this match, I mean, it's so hard for Protoss to secure that third base on this one. Maybe we'll see a bit of 2-base play, a bit of pressure into trying to take a third base. We'll see what Rain has prepared here for GuMiho.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because Rain is not the kind of Protoss to go for many all-ins as well.
Yeah, exactly. Loves to play that passive style. Loves to just sit back and tech up. But guys, let's jump into this one. It's match number 2, Rain versus GuMiho here at the GSL Code S. Up here in the top left at 10 p.m. in the red, he is
Mind Sanity Rain.
One of the most defensive Protoss you do have in the business. Hasn't had much success in recent times, though. Not since, you know, I guess leaving his Kesper team. But up here in the top right,
MVP GuMiho.
Another player that in the past had a lot more success on his team, FXO. Maybe he'll find that again now that he's joined MVP. He's going to have a, you know, a house to live in and a lot of great players to practice with, which is definitely something that he's been lacking for a while.
Yeah, GuMiho with that.
You couldn't read that one, Valdez?
No, I was all over the place. I was thinking about something else.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was like, I'll let him translate. Never mind.
Man.
Gas Fest for
Not
GuMiho.
today.
Yeah.
But yeah, GuMiho with that join into the MVP team, he will be able to play in Pro League, I believe, but he is still part of My Insanity for international events. So that's a great deal, man. He's out here for Korea. He'll be able to play with his team, practice with the team, maybe even go into the house, play in Pro League, but then he gets this foreign team to send him to a bunch of events.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool deal. I think that's pretty important for these Korean players here. I guess if you're missing out on like Pro League and whatnot, if you you're missing out on a lot here. And I think we are seeing some players prefer, to leave these foreign teams and to join a Casper team so they can play in these Pro Leagues. Maybe even Impact wants to do that. I'm not sure because he only just left recently. Might have been even today.
Yeah, I think it was today. Saw that news a little bit earlier. And look at this. We do have a Reaper coming out here. This SCV is not going straight to either base. He's actually going right in the middle. And I think we're going to see a Proxy Factory.
Seems like the Terrans today just wanted Proxy, try and end this quick. Yeah, we're going to see that Proxy Factory. Maybe we're going to see some Banshees from this, or maybe just a Mind Drop.
You know, it was also funny. Rain in the chat before this game started, he was like, oh, it seems like today is going to end pretty fast.
Yes, it will. For you, Rain.
First probe going to come in here, but the Reaper's going to deny it. And he may just assume this is a Reaper expands, because he's not going to see much else besides that Reaper. He has no idea what the gas count is. And he didn't see any other buildings in the main. I don't even think he saw that barracks. So
no, he didn't see anything. He didn't get a chance to see absolutely anything. So it's looking very good for GuMiho to start things off here. Maybe this Mothership Core will get some scouting in. It will be a good time for the Mothership Core to come in here because there won't be that many Marines. But this Reaper, on the other hand, will get a nice scout off unless this Stalker pushes him back. Doesn't want to lose it just yet. Doesn't want to sack it for the scout.
And the choice of tech here and aggression for GuMiho is mine. So we're going to see that Wood Mine drop. And it's going to be a fast one. It's very close to the Protoss.
It is. And we are actually seeing even scarier is the fact that he went for Twilight Council over a Robo, over a Stargate, either or. Can be a good thing. And this probe nearly finds it.
I actually love this proxy position for GuMiho.
Oh, it's sick.
It's right in the middle, and it's up the ramp.
Yeah, the only better one would be the top sort of same area. That would be right next to the main.
Yeah. Well, Twilight Council coming down, as you said, but Robo to follow things up. Very safe. Looks like we're just going to see that kind of blink into transition into Robo style here from Rain.
Yeah, and we have seen this very similar style with Maru, I believe it was, in Pro League recently. Going for 2 Hellions in a mine with the Medivac. We did see the game end very quickly when this happened.
He was going up against Hurricane.
That's right.
Hurricane just freaked out. He bunched up all of his probes, and he lost like 11 of them.
Oh, that was actually Starleaf, but yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and this could happen again. He does get the timing on that robotics facility. It's going to be a while before it's up, so he knows he's got quite a healthy window of opportunity here.
Yeah, look at this, so close to the main, just boosting in. Coming behind the natural, still no scout. Will this pro be able to get the scout? I think he will.
Yeah, he will see it. And 3 Stalkers waiting. And he's going to decide to drop in the natural. Got to be careful.
Yeah, interesting decision from GuMiho. Looks like he just wants to put on pressure at the front, actually.
Yeah, well, he brought all his Marines and Reapers as well. He's at least going to force out the photon overcharge in the natural. There's no way 4 Stalkers will be able to deal with this.
Mine dropping down. Nice little micro there into the medevac. Going to delay mining at that natural for a very long time. Stalkers up on the high ground, though, getting some decent poking onto these units.
Yeah, but pretty healthy trades as well. Like, no Marines have gone down just yet, or maybe just one. And we've got a couple of Stalkers at half health already. But look at this pylon as well. This very proxy pylon just sitting outside the natural of GuMiho. We could see a pretty scary follow-up with Blink Stalkers.
Oh, yeah. He's losing so many units with this.
Well, here comes the drop into the main base now. Photon overcharge activated.
He's going to pull. He's going to lose, it looks like, only 1 probe, but a big probe pill there.
I think GuMiho might be in trouble. I mean, looking at how many Stalkers are coming across the map, with the an observer, there's a bunker building on the top of the ramp in the main base, and there's 2 Marines for it. This could get pretty ugly pretty quickly. I think we're actually going to see a blink to the main as well.
Yeah, he's got an observer over there. He's got, 1 Stalker and a Mothership Core in the main to deal with that. Pressure, and he should actually blink up here right before that bunker gets done. Here he goes, digging out a Hellion now. Only one Marauder in this mix. The bunker does finish, but one bunker is not going to cover your whole main against Blink Stalkers.
If he gets the stim, it gets even worse.
Looks like he's going to try to back off of that, just try to trade a little bit more. And so the stim will finish.
The finish, but he got rid of that Marauder as well, and he's trading very efficiently against these SCVs. Oh, if he gets the medivac as well.
Oh, one more hit.
Shut away. 7 HP. I think if he keeps warping and Stalkers, he could actually kill, and that's what he's going to do. There's simply not enough bio here. The damage that GuMiho was looking for was not dealt. Here we go again. There is stim this time, though.
But nicely done. Targeting down this one Marauder, actually. The other one does survive, but he's just doing so much damage, man. And another warp in here. What does the Terran have? I mean, at least he's got stim, but he's lost so many SCVs, now down to 19.
Decides not to go for that Tech Lab, actually, which I'm a bit surprised about.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake, but he's still done a lot of damage.
I guess if he gets the racks, it's also pretty fantastic. It just takes a million times longer. Finally gets that Marauder.
Nicely
and he's just running out of units. GuMiho.
GG.
Yeah.
So GuMiho not able to find enough damage, and the build from Rain was pretty sick, I have to say.
It is. It was pretty sick, and you know what? I kind of feel like GuMiho played into Rain on that map, because obviously it is a much harder map for Protoss to get a third base on, but if you're going to be going for that kind of aggression as Terran, you know, going for a proxy drop and whatnot, you're really opening yourself up to a counter-attack like that, a two-base kind of play. So maybe, I guess the mindset might be wrong for that map, or maybe GuMiho simply just knows better than most, I have to say. No doubt he's been practicing very hard for this match, but still, maybe taking it to the mid-game is a better opportunity, a better chance for a Terran if you're comfortable there.
I would have definitely liked to see it, but like you're saying, maybe he's just not comfortable. I want to see what he does here in map number 2. I think that is
King Stage on
Station, yeah. So definitely another map he can do a bit of Widowmine pressure with. I think this is the map actually that Maru did this build on, the one that GuMiho just did in the game number 1.
That's right.
Hit it over there to the left side, Stage on Station. Definitely one of those maps where there are a ton of proxy locations.
Here we go. GuMiho gonna have to turn things around. It's gonna be a bit of a bigger map. And a little bit better for Rain as well. Rain will be much more comfortable getting a third base in this map and defending just about everything just a little bit easier.
Rain saying he thought if he was going to meet Sari, it would be in the losers match, but both of these guys looking pretty good today to go into that winners match. Sari is already there waiting for Rain. All Rain has to do is win one more game here against GuMiho.
Yeah, ex-teammates are going to be playing against each other. It always makes for interesting sort of metagaming as well. GuMiho, no doubt, is going to have some tricks for this map, though. I sense tanks, possibly a 1-1-1 behind the debris.
Yeah, you know what? GuMiho is that kind of Terran now.
He is that guy. He probably invented it, actually.
I think he may have. But guys, we're going into game number 2 of match number 2 between Rain and GuMiho here on King Stage on Station, the GSL Codex. Down here in the bottom right in the red, our Protoss player, he is
My Insanity Rain.
We've been having a bit of rain here in Seoul recently.
Sucks.
It's pretty fitting that he comes out today.
Yeah. And up here in the top left,
MVP GuMiho.
the towel Terran, the sweaty hands. Look at them.
Now, you see that towel down there?
They're wet.
There was a towel there. I know some of you guys are watching in low quality. Shout out to you guys.
BL to you guys.
Yeah.
I would suggest, you know, supporting the tournament. Buy that subscription. Keep the game alive.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty nice. You can. This is. Wow.
Ew? What is that?
Okay, so that entertainer, his name is also JYP. And our new caster over here is also named JYP, a former StarCraft 2 pro gamer.
Right,
You guys might know him. He's a new caster over here for GSL.
Yeah, he used to be on EG, actually.
Yeah. So I guess that was the connection they were trying to make there.
That's cute.
Between that entertainer and JYP.
Yeah.
Both of them, I do believe they have the same exact name, actually, Jinyoung Park.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple of fans in the audience. Hey, guys. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. Supporting StarCraft 2 here in Korea. You're doing the right thing. I always like to talk about, you know, some people, they haven't made it down to Korea just yet. It's actually, you know, it's a long flight, especially if you're an American like me. From New York, it's about 14 hours to fly all the way over to Korea.
That's a horrible trip.
It's pretty brutal, but at the end of the day, you go on an amazing adventure.
Whoa. Let's go to water bottle.
I can do it. That's what
do
it says. And then GuMiho, and then his real name underneath GuMiho.
Wow.
But yeah, it's definitely worth it to come over here to Seoul, South Korea.
It is
at least once in your life. Make
Yeah.
that big trip, save up some money, do a part-time job, and
get over here,
trip
drink
over.
some soju,
Yeah.
drink some mekju,
drink some makgeolli,
some makgeolli.
drink some foreign alcohols as well. You can do that here
don't
too.
Drink that. Just drink the soju.
And look at that sneaky probe. That's a Twilight Council probe, man.
You reckon?
Yeah,
You fancy that?
I believe so.
You might be right.
Although he's not putting down a pylon just yet.
We'll see. We are going to see that Reaper Scout. Not going to find too much, though. Not with this Mothership Core here. But yeah, I think that might definitely be possibly DT. That's kind of looks like a DT position, but this Reaper looks like it might look for it as well.
Yeah, the problem with this timing is that it's not immediately after Cybernetics Core. He goes for Mothership Core pretty rushed out, and then he's going to go for one Stalker. But he is getting enough gas here to put down a Twilight Council if he wants to, or even a pylon. He hasn't even done that yet, so...
Still a little bit of... I guess he got some time.
So he's going to proxy the Dark Shrine, I think. If he's keeping the probe over there for that long, unless he forgot about him, there's got to be a reason.
Yeah, I think so. That must be it. It is pretty late, though, compared to what we were expecting. But he's got the Stalker out, he's got the Mothership Core out. He can deny all scouting from here on. Now it's going to be up to GuMiho to either find it. Actually, I don't even know if it will be that. Maybe it's just simply a probe on the map in case he wants to put down aggressive pylons. It could also be
it could just be Blink and a later forward pylon with that probe.
Yeah, it looks like it will be that.
Okay.
Could even see the same style that we saw last game,
And look at this. GuMiho doing the same thing. He's moving out with his Marines out on the map against two Stalkers, and he's going for Widow Mines.
Yeah, he's doing a very similar style, just not proxy this time. And these 4 Marines could be in a huge amount of trouble if they run into these 2 Stalkers.
Well, they're going to run straight into those 2 Stalkers, and with no stim, looks like he might just lose all of them. Although, the Reaper does get in the main at the same time. Somehow he sneaks in there, even with that Mothership Core.
Well, he's trying to find something. It's on 4 HP, so actually a probe could kill it.
All he has to do is poke it with a probe.
Yeah, looks like he's too busy trying to mine it, though. This will go down. These 2 Stalkers should catch it.
Oh, he does get it. Okay.
And all right, now it's time for the Medivac to come onto the map. 2 mines, 4 Marines in it. I guess the one redeeming thing is that there is no observer on the map just yet. Gonna force probes out of at least 1 mineral patch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do see those Stalkers moving across the map, and there's only 4 Marines in the natural.
There's no bunker. He's going to have that forward pylon with that probe that we were talking about from earlier. This is the troubling time, though, for Rain. 1 middle mine just go down. He's got a second one now, trying to burrow on the ramp, trying to get a shot onto those probes. I don't think he did.
He got 1 in the end of that. This counterattack could just simply kill, though, that we are seeing from Rain if he decides to commit to it. Looks like he's going to wait it out. Wait for an observer and clean all this up before he tries to make a move anywhere else. Here goes the first one.
Ooh, Rain pulling a bit early. Just wants to be as safe as possible. But he's going to clean both these Widow Mines up, as you were saying. But now 6 Stalkers over here, and he does have Blink finished. Bunker going down at the front, but not here in the bag.
Oh, the Medivac goes down and a beautiful time warp. Oh, already Rain looking very dominant in this fight. He's going to do some critical damage here. Nice blinks as well.
This is almost like too much damage. He's getting so much momentum with this too. There's no bunker going down. He is going to have 1 siege tank.
Ooh, that could actually change things.
But another beautiful time warp here.
We're going to keep a few Stalkers alive. Going to wait for that blink to cool down.
Oh, he's losing a couple Stalkers now, but he is taking a lot of damage. GuMiho is.
And you know what? GuMiho has been revealed in his his strategy, his build, his composition. He's making that 1-1-1, essentially 3-1-1. Bio, tank, Banshee. He knows what's up. Oh, and he blinks onto the tank. He does not care.
Yeah. No stim done here for a while, and he's just got enough Stalkers here. GG, another quick series. Rain takes out GuMiho in similar fashion.
Yeah. We are seeing some quick games today, Valdez.
Yeah, this is pretty unbelievable. I don't even.
I didn't even know what
we don't see this very often.
No,
actually.
Extreme aggression. You know, a lot of these players have been figured out. It really seemed that Rain knew exactly what to do against this player. You know, he knows the builds already. He's like, well, you know, this guy is so aggressive that if I just defend and go straight into fast blink stalker, I will just kill him before it even takes off the ground. And like we did, you know, before the game, I even said we're probably going to see tanks and like possibly Banshees from GuMiho. He's going to probably try to go behind the debris there and siege the natural. That's exactly what he had planned. And Rain knew it, and Rain attacked before that could even happen.
Both of those series just it's a bit like the movie Groundhog's Day, you know, where everything repeats itself. You ever seen that movie, Moonlight?
I have. I actually saw it. I saw it like 2 weeks ago, funnily enough. Because
yeah?
I saw Tastes mention it on GSL.
Yep.
I was like, I remember that from 10 years ago. I want to see that again.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to have the winners match up next. It's going to be Rain versus Sari. 2 former teammates. It's going to be pretty interesting. But first, we got to go to that 5-minute break once again. We'll be right back.